Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. Sorry it's been so long. I've just gotten over the flu. No good. It was about a week and a half long and I am just so happy to be feeling better. But today I thought I'd just start back with a more casual video. It's going to be my first tag video. Alright, so the tag video I'm doing today is going to be my first time. Ooh, that catch your attention, huh? Don't have your mind in the gutter. Alright, I got the questions on my phone and let's just jump into it. First question, first YouTube video you ever watched? I believe it was Elisa Purse Buzz and I think it was a hair tutorial. Pretty sure that's what it was. This is my first glance into the beauty world of YouTube. 2, first person you subscribed to on YouTube. It was Purse Buzz. Yeah, no, maybe Candy Johnson. No, I'm pretty sure it was Purse Buzz. 3, do you still talk to your first love? I am with my first love, so yeah, I talk to him daily. 4, first kiss. First kiss, I was in 8th grade. No, summer before 9th grade. Yeah, I think it was the summer before 9th grade. It wasn't anything fancy, just a little kiss. 5, first alcoholic drink. Beer. I'm not really a drinker. I don't really care to drink. I bartended for a few years, so for me that kind of made me not want to do that or be in that scene, but the first alcoholic beverage I had, I believe, was Bud Light. It's a beer. 6, first car. My first car was a 1995 white Pontiac Sunfire. And I don't care what nobody says, I loved that car. That car was my baby. It got me where I needed to go. I thought I was Jeff Gordon and NASCAR racer in that car. I loved that car. And it lasted a long time. It was a 95 and I had it until 2008? Yeah, 2008. So, good job on that car, Pontiac. First job. Burger King. Have it your way. I hated that job with a passion. I hated that job. First pet. First pet I can remember. I know we had a dog when I was little. I think his name was Henry. I don't really remember him, but the first pet was Angel. It was my cat, and we got her when I was in 5th grade. My mom kind of took over and became her cat, but it was supposed to be my cat. I begged her for weeks, months, I think maybe even a year, I don't know, but I begged her for a long time for a cat. She didn't want one, and then all of a sudden, Angel became her baby. But we had her until about 2 or 3 years ago. 2 or 3 years ago, yeah. My baby, Angel. I miss her. First celebrity crush. NSYNC. Backstreet Boys. That was my childhood. I'm sorry. I don't want to offend any of the Beliebers or the Justin Bieber fans or whatnot out there. But he ain't got nothing on Justin Timberlake. I'm sorry. Justin Timberlake was our Justin Bieber. And he's still amazing. So yeah, it was the boy bands. 10, first real boyfriend. My first real boyfriend was in 8th grade. Yeah, 8th grade. We dated for a few years on and off. So yeah. 11, who was the first person to text you today? My friend Danielle. Well, I texted her first, but it's the only person I've texted today. I'm not big on the phone anymore. I used to not be able to keep my phone away from me, and I was always texting and on the phone, but I don't do it much anymore. So yeah, my friend Danielle. 12. Who was your first grade teacher? My first grade teacher was Miss Gardner. She's a pretty cool teacher. 13. Where was your first sleepover? Oh my god. I think it was probably with they were like my good friends in like kindergarten. We don't talk anymore. Lost touch over the years. I've moved and whatnot, but Ashley and Jade, I'm gonna say that was probably my first sleepover. Yeah, I think so. Wow, I don't remember much. 14. What was the first thing you did this morning? Woke my daughter up and got her ready for school. That was the first thing I did this morning. Then I got myself ready. Yeah, that's what I did. 15. First concert you ever went to. It was a Clay Walker concert. I don't know if any of you country fans remember him. And it was with my mom, and it was on the base that is in our area. And it was like a couple weeks before my birthday, and we found out he actually had the same birthday as me. So my mom had a backstage pass, and she went back there and told him, and I remember being so excited because she came out and gave me a kiss on the cheek and said he gave her a kiss on the cheek and give me one and say happy birthday. And he wasn't even my favorite singer. I just thought it was cool. So yeah, that's the first concert I ever went to. 16. First broken bone. I don't have one near me. Knock on this table. I have not broken a bone. No, wood. Knock on wood. I have never broken a bone. 17. First movie you remember seeing. Well, I'll do my first movie I remember my childhood being my favorite, because I don't remember the first movie I remember seeing, but it was Sound of Music. I absolutely loved that movie. I watched it over and over again at my grandparents' house. My grandparents loved the movie. I remember I'd sit in front of the TV with my orange sherbet ice cream and just like completely focus into the movie. I loved that movie. I still love that movie. 18. First sport you were involved in. Dance. Yes, I consider dance a sport. I danced from the time I was 3, very young, until it kind of became on and off in my teens, but I fully stopped when I was 19 or 20, because I actually taught it at the bar I bartended at. They did line dances and stuff like that, and I taught it there for a while. So yeah, dance was a big part of my life. I miss it. But also, also baseball. I played baseball for, I don't know, a few years. I loved baseball. I wanted to play when I got in high school, but I was real young when I played, and I basically had to choose between dance or baseball. Chose dance. But I did want to play baseball in high school, but you know, girls can't play baseball. And I tried softball very briefly. I just preferred baseball and volleyball. 19. First tweet. I'm very guilty. I don't really use Twitter. I have one and I have tweeted. I don't know what my first tweet was. I'm really, really, really trying to get better at it, especially for my subscribers, and to keep in contact and communicate. So I'm sorry, but my first tweet was probably something about it being my first tweet. Knowing me, that's probably what it was. 20. First Facebook profile picture. I believe it was a picture of me and my childhood best friend, Katie. I had it on there for a long time because I didn't use Facebook. I had one and then I didn't use it. I was still in the MySpace craze. So yeah, I believe it was a picture of me and my best friend from my childhood, Katie. And 21. First piercing. My first piercing was my ears. I believe my mom said I was 6 weeks when I got my ears pierced. I did have second holes, but they got infected, and not long after I took them out, they closed, and I just never got them done again. But yeah, this was my first piercing, was my ears. I was just a little baby. So that is the end of the my first time tag. I told y'all not to have your mind in the gutter. It was nothing like you were expecting. But if you would like to do this tag, please feel free. I tag all of you. I know you can't do video responses anymore, but if you do this tag, just leave a comment below and let me know. I'd love to watch it. And until next time, thanks for watching. Bye, guys.